See your weekend ahead. Show me the weekend ahead for this collective, please, Spirit. I'm just hearing move it, move it. Nine of Wands, the Emperor. You guys could be stressing in regards to your ability to maybe stand your ground, the World. Okay, I'm hearing the Last Stand. It's like there's one final push, but it's going to take some kind of action to be able to close this out. You've got a World here and you've got the Hermit. It's almost like you're questioning whether you can take this final step, whether you've got enough strength in you, whether you've got enough power and integrity behind you, whether you've got anything left. Nine of Wands. Now, this could be the last final push to get you in a position where you're in strength, where you're in leadership, where you're in a position of success, in a position of achievement. 10 of Cups. There could be a lot riding on this as well, but this also could be in regards to maybe going after something that is in regards to divine love or your hopes and dreams, what it is you're wanting to bring into reality. I think this collective, you've got a big, it feels like there's a lot of weight. There feels like there's a lot of pressure behind this big final push. 8 of Cups. Where did that come out? I don't think you're wanting to have disappointment here, or you could be uncertain on the direction, on the outcome of this, and you guys could be mentally preparing yourself that you might lose out on something that you really want. What's the Hangman here for, please, Spirit? Clarify the Hangman. Why do I feel like you might have been, it's almost like you've been sitting on this decision for a while, because it's like you didn't want to know the outcome, and so you've kind of had this on pause for a little bit. Death. I don't think you have confidence on which way this is going to necessarily go. There is going to be a lot of change regardless of the outcome, whether it's positive or negative. I think it's going to require some form of ending in one way or another. Like if you're stepping towards something it is that you really want, it's going to mean closing out on the existing things that you have in your life. But if you move towards this and you lose out, you're losing out on what it was that you desired. Empress. I think this is attached to love. I think this is actually a masculine energy preparing for things to go either way. Clarify the 8 of Cups. It's almost like you don't want to disappoint, but you also don't want to be disappointed. You could have also had a this collective, you guys could be a little bit of a control freak, but certainly the Emperor isn't ruled by control, so you need to try and lead with integrity, lead with power, lead with calm, lead with focus, but not control. What I was going to say is this could also be, there could also have been a past ending with this person and things have been on hold. The fact that I was hearing move it, it feels like there's a pressure behind this collective. This is quite a consuming decision for this collective. Like, I'm just looking at that. The 4 of Pentacles, he is completely consumed by those pentacles that are attached to his physical vessel. But I think you are, it's almost like a preparing for the worst. But it's like, well, that's the only way I can control it, if I prepare for the worst. Wheel of Fortune in reverse under the World. This feels like it's out of this collective's hands. With the Wheel of Fortune, this is like there's no... So quite literally, Spirit saying you can control this every which way that you want to, but this isn't in your control anymore. We're taking it into our control. So if it almost feels like this collective, you're being pulled to make a decision, but it's almost like you're being dragged. Like Spirit is energetically dragging you to go and do this. Like you have to, because it feels like this collective, you've been sitting on this decision for a long time. Like look at the fear. look at the fear in like this person is just like, I know what I need to do, but I don't want to do it because I've been through enough. And Spirit's just like, you know what? Time's up. Time to make the decision. Time to find out either way what the outcome of this is. What's the Hermit? Ace of Swords. Yeah, I think you're going to get a big push, a big breakthrough this weekend to actually start bringing what you feel in here out into the light. And I think Spirit's going to do it for you. What's the outcome? This weekend, oh, Five of Cups and the Magician. What's the outcome here? This collective's not going to want to move now. Tower. Far out. Nine of Cups. Two of Cups. What's the Five of Cups? What's the Five of Cups? You're definitely being called to do something differently than you have before. Five of Cups. Oh, this is, there's a twofold effect here. I actually think there's something positive. Let me just get, like I said before, it's like there's some kind of ending that needs to take place so that you can actually attach to what's coming next. I actually think, yeah, what happens here this weekend, it's positive and negative. I actually think there's they're not going to let you do two things at once. They're not going to let you, that's the insight. They're going to make you let go of one thing before you can attach to the other. You can't do all of this at the same time. So the insight that comes through this weekend is you actually need to, because I think for this collective, it's almost like you're trying to, you know the term monkey branching? It's almost like you don't want to let go of one thing before you know that the other thing is fully secured, you're fully confident that you've got that. Spirit's going to make you do it. You have to choose yourself first. The Spirit's not going to allow you to have both at the same time. There is going to be a level of insight, there's going to be a breakthrough moment where you understand, I need to finish off something that is currently existing in my life before I can have success and accomplishment on where it is that I'm focusing, on what it is that I'm wanting to have in my future. There's a step that needs to be, it's like in this collective's mind, it's just like, well, I just need to make sure I've got that before I can let go of this. And Spirit's just like, no, there's a step in between. You let go of that, and in doing that, yes, there is loss. Yes, there is grief. Yes, there is chaos. But what it is confirming to Spirit is that you are choosing you. You need to be choosing you. And then you can have what's coming next.